Hi, I'm Tinny from Any Bowl Design. Today I'm out in the front yard. I think it's, if I remember correctly, I think today's Sunday. And we got, looks like maybe 4 inches of fluffy snow last night. Maybe less. They've plowed my driveway. And I'm headed out to the factory. I've been out there and built a fire already. And what I'm heating with today is oriented strand board, OSB, that I got off of the metal pile. I'll give you an idea how the stuff burns. Let me flip the camera and we'll look up at the chimney. Okay, you can see that there is no fumes coming out. The stuff burns almost completely fume free. It's almost 100% pure BTUs. It's amazing. And I don't even have a high-tech stove. Okay, remember, I don't know, 3-4 days ago I got the electric drills. Well, I'm not doing anything today, goofing off, so let me flip the camera around here and show you. I brought one of these drills in. The one I was really interested in, the Makita Impact drill, and the best charger, which is all color-coded and everything, and plugged in one of the battery packs. And we're about to find out why somebody threw this away. So let me put the camera on a tripod and we'll see what we got, which is going to be fun. I'll probably pull the trigger and have nothing, but price was right. Okay, this is a piece of 1 3/4 plywood, just a chunk, I don't know, 6 inches wide. I'm going to burn it. Here's the star drive, and it goes into this chuck. You pull the chuck all the way forward and drop the star drive in and let go of it, and that captures it so it can't fall out. That's kind of a nice touch. Here's the drill. Okay, here's the charger, charging up this battery, and put that in there. Okay, and this is a 3-inch star drive. So whoa, that's hot. So, I would say that I own a Makita Impact screwdriver that works just fine, and it comes with a battery. So, what's not to like? Now, I know the battery's probably pretty well worn out, but you can, I think you can still buy this battery. If you can't, maybe they've changed the form factor and you can't buy this battery anymore. That may be the reason the person threw it away. But for what I do, and I have 2 of these batteries, and I'll probably pick up more of them, it's a gold mine for me. And the quick change chuck that grabs a hold of the bit so it can't fall out or loosen up, that's +2. And it works. Now, over here, I have some OSB. 3 sheets of that is enough to heat this place for all the time I'm out here, probably 2 or 3 hours. And I've got a lot of it. I got a half a pickup load of it yesterday, so that's basically my heat source for the next couple weeks or a month. And it's free. And if you want to see how it burns, you go outside and look at the chimney and you'll see that there's no fumes, no smoke, nothing, no smell or anything. It seems to burn very, very clean. Now, I got a little time to kill here. I'm not doing anything today. I didn't do anything yesterday. I'm probably going to take both days off just because I can. It's good for some of the aches and pains I've got just without working one day are gone, and the other ones are a lot better. I got a lot of aches and pains in knees and shoulders and hips, and it's a long story. There's nothing seriously wrong with me other than I'm old. But I want to talk about my business. And I kind of been sitting around. I had a lot of spare time to think. I'm trying to figure out why my business has been as successful as it has been, and trust me, it's been real successful. It's kept my food on the table and gas in the tank and paid the taxes and everything else now for 12 years. No problem. At one time, when I first invented the aluminum bodied carbon felt stove with a silicone sleeve, before everybody got one, I had the price really high on it because I didn't, I was having a hard time making them. And the demand was, I could sell twice as many as I made. I sold every one I made just as soon as I made it. I was behind like 10 all the time. And that's where all the money came from to build this factory and put all the equipment in it and put the studio on the house and just generally remodel every room in the house and buy a new vehicle and all that other stuff. That all came from that silicone bodied stove, which started out as a Voodoo. Yeah, it was that lucrative. It's not anymore. Time goes by, everything has its day. The hoverboard will too. Everything has its day, and things slow back down. But at the apex of the whole thing, it was very, very good to me, and I'm very thankful for that particular thing came into my life, that I thought that up, and I'm thankful for the people that make carbon felt. But getting back to the original subject, there's probably three things that will either make or break this type of business. One, a big one, is you have to have a good product. If you don't have a good product, not going to happen. If you do have a good product, people will beat a path to your door. And when I say a good product, now you stop and think about it. I come out with a new stove every now and then. Have now for 12 years. Every month or so, I come out with a new stove. So when you go to my website, eventually, if you go there enough times over a 2-week or a month period, you're going to see something new, something cool. Second thing is when you do come out with something new, which you have to every so often, it has to serve a purpose. You can't just come out with something that's just different to be different. Like, you can't make it a different color and expect to sell 1 million of them. It's like, what kind of a schmuck would I be if I took my S1 and I had an S1, I sold a bunch of them when sales slowed down, I splatter painted it, zombie apocalypse, green and black or whatever, and then expected people to buy it. Same stove, just painted a different color. And then I paint some pink and some to women, and then I could paint some blue, and I could paint some red, and expect to keep selling these, same stove, no improvement whatsoever, just different color. Think about that for a minute. That's not going to work. Second thing, third thing actually, when somebody places an order, they prefer that when they place the order, they walk down the mailbox and get the item within 2 minutes. That's the ideal situation. Just a drone flies over the house and sets it on the front lawn type thing. That's the way human beings are. They don't want to wait. So if they order from me, I get it out as fast as is physically possible. Usually either the same day or the next morning. That's huge. Waiting 2-3 months for something to show up in the mail, that don't cut it, man. Your business is going to die. You try doing that. No. Not going to happen. So if you don't have any new ideas and you're making stuff just to make it, it has no new advantage to it, and you're not delivering it on time, hey, there you go right there. I guess the fourth thing for me would be you have to be able to look into the camera and mean what you say and not be scared. This camera's not going to bite you. And as long as you don't lie, you don't have to worry about anything you say on camera. As long as it's the truth, you're good. If you start lying on camera, there's a lot of really smart people out there, and they'll catch it. And when they do, heaven help you, because they'll pummel you right into the ground until you admit that you lied. I'm surprised. I've seen some people lie and get away with it, and I'm amazed that more people. Well, the reason for that is the only people that go to their site, they're groupies, and they could, strangle a baby, and their groupies would love it and could justify it. You know how groupies are. It's the same way with the presidential race. There are people that will vote Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter whether Satan himself is running for that party or Pee Wee Herman. They're going to vote for him. He's their man because he's Republican or Democrat. And there's people like that. I call them lemmings. And those people will never, no matter what you do, they'll never have any problem with it. But if a wide group of people watching your videos, you're going to get slaughtered if you start getting off the path and telling stories and doing stuff that's tasteless. You don't swear on videos. That's another thing. You just don't do that. There's a lot of different people watching this. Swearing serves no purpose whatsoever other than to demonstrate that you have a low IQ. So talking dirty and, being mean and running people down and do that, there's no place for that. People don't want to see that. Well, there are. And the people that want to see that are called trolls. Another thing is, number 5, you're going to get, if you're successful, you're going to get a certain percentage of trolls. Well, let me tell you the secret to this right now. If a troll leaves a comment, just delete it. Just block him. Move on. Do not reply. Because if you feed him by replying, you're just advertising for him. He's getting exactly what he wants. He knows he's getting under your skin, and he's just going to do it more and more and more. And it's like the gremlin thing. Don't feed the gremlins. They just keep multiplying and bigger. So you just delete it, forget about it, keep on going. I've got mine set up so that if a troll comments to me, and I see that once. If it's a troll comment, which is pretty easy to see, you just hit the flag button, and I will never see any comment he ever makes again. He might be commenting every 15 minutes for the rest of my life. I'll never see it, and the people on my channel will never see it. The only person who'll see it is him. So I like the way that's set up. That's good. It's troll-proof. Finally. There are ways around it if a guy is a stalker type thing. I've had that happen, but generally speaking, most people don't do that. If they do, they have some severe mental problems, and there's really nothing you can do about it. But most trolls aren't completely sicko, and they'll just let it go once you block them. So anyway, that's my thought train on why things are going the way they are. I'm honest. I don't lie. I don't swear, talk dirty, run people down. I put out new products every so often. I deliver as fast as I possibly can. This isn't rocket science. And I pick junk up off the dump. Hey, what's not to like? I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Try to have a really great day and try to have some fun today. You deserve it. Bye-bye.